Someone earns a good salary. On paper, they're doing everything right. Yet year after year, their savings barely move. They're not irresponsible. They're not lazy. But real wealth never seems to arrive. The question isn't why don't people earn enough? The real question is, why doesn't earning well translate into feeling financially secure? Relatable USA Europe scenario. Let's walk through a very normal situation. Imagine someone in their late 20s or early 30s. They live in the US, the UK, Germany, or anywhere similarly. They earn around $70,000 a year. In Europe, maybe 55,000 euros. That sounds solid. But after taxes, that salary quietly becomes something else. In the US, maybe $4,200 a month hits the bank account. In Europe, often less. Now life begins taking its share. Rent or mortgage, $1,400. Car payment and insurance, $500. Student loan or education EMI, $300. Groceries, utilities, phone subscriptions, $600. Credit card minimums, $250. Before anything goes wrong, over $3,000 is already gone. What's left doesn't feel like wealth. It feels like survival, just at a higher quality. The hidden financial mistake. The problem isn't spending on necessities. The problem is something quieter. Most people subconsciously build their lifestyle around their maximum comfort, not around long-term flexibility. Every raise feels like permission. A better apartment, a newer car, more convenience. Nothing extreme, nothing irresponsible. But the system rewards normal behavior and quietly punishes patience. Simple dollar-based math. Let's look at one small decision. A $600 car payment doesn't feel dramatic, but over 5 years, that's $36,000. Not including interest, not including insurance, not including maintenance. Now imagine that same $600 invested monthly at a modest 7% return. In 5 years, roughly $42,000. In 15 years, over $180,000. The difference isn't discipline, it's direction. Psychological reason behind the mistake. This isn't a math problem, it's a psychology problem. Humans anchor their identity to visible progress, a nicer home, a reliable car, a lifestyle that looks adult. But wealth is invisible for a long time, and invisibility feels like failure. So people optimize for relief today instead of freedom later, not because they're careless, but because the system constantly nudges them there. Long-term impact if ignored. Here's the quiet cost. At 25, this lifestyle feels manageable. At 35, it feels tight. At 45, it feels permanent. Income rises, but obligations rise faster. Savings exist, but never feel meaningful. And the idea of stepping away from work feels unrealistic, not because income was low, but because flexibility was never built. Perspective shift. How financially intelligent people think. Financially intelligent people don't ask, "Can I afford this?" They ask, "What future does this purchase lock me into?" They treat income growth as a chance to reduce dependence, not increase comfort. They delay lifestyle upgrades longer than feels socially normal. Not to suffer, but to buy time, options, and peace. Wealth, to them, isn't about looking stable. It's about removing pressure. A good salary isn't the enemy. It's just not the solution people think it is. Wealth doesn't come from earning more alone. It comes from staying structurally lighter than your income. No fear, no urgency, just clarity. If this perspective helped you see money a little more clearly, consider subscribing for more calm, honest discussions like this.